Hi guys, today on the show we are going to be talking about the whole outrage Olympics over the Kathua issue. We're also going to talk about the holes that are in a lot of the arguments that are blaming the Hindu community for this rape. We're also going to be talking about why a free and fair CBI inquiry that are being called for people, those people are being labeled as rape defenders and rape apologists. So a lot to unpack today. My name is Sham Sharma. Welcome to the Sham Sharma Show. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to another edition of the Sham Sharma Show. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Okay, so back in January, a horrific incident happened with a young girl in Kathua in Jammu and Kashmir. And there's a lot of anger among the people for that issue, and I share some of that anger because if you actually read the charge sheet, it is a horrendous read. And my first priority, just like every other Indian's priority, should be to make sure that there is justice for that girl. And then people started painting as some sort of a broad Hindutva conspiracy. People started painting people that are calling for a CBI investigation in this matter as rape defenders and rape apologists, and people started painting anybody who's asking even a single question about this whole case as a Hindutva fascist and as a, again, rape defender and rape apologist. So unfortunately, justice for Asifa in this matter has taken a firm backseat to Outrage Olympics, to virtue signaling. You can see, celebrities and YouTube personalities and news media and intellectuals, all of these people are out in droves just trying to squarely pin this on the Hindu community and on the Hindu culture. People are saying ये जो अंधभक्त हैं, ये लोग हैं जो support कर रहे हैं इस rape को और ये सब ये हिंदूवादी हैं इसलिए. And people are saying, look how much this is being highlighted in the media and that's why this is so important. And let me tell you something about the media. Look, I want justice for the girl. And I know that a lot of people that are outraging about this want justice for the girl as well. I know I'm not questioning their motives when it comes to justice for the girl. I think we all want justice for Asifa and her family. I think that is where the country is completely in agreement. Where the country differs is what is trying to be made out of this incident. Just recently, there was a rape case in Bihar. And recently also there was a rape case in Assam where a girl was raped and then burnt. And आप लिख के ले लो कि ये दो issues जो हैं, it will not be covered in the international media nearly as much as the Asifa case got covered, because the perpetrators in the Bihar and Assam case are from some other community. And that is why I say that the agenda has become more important than actual justice. And again, the narrative has become that the Hindu community is complicit in this rape, that the Hindu community is the cause of this rape. The media, all these celebrities, they've completely done away with one of the most important tenets in the judicial system, is that people are innocent until proven guilty. हमने proclamation देना शुरू कर दिया कि भाई ये लोग guilty हैं, Hindu community responsible है और बस. And I want to talk about this sign that has been floating around, and a lot of people again have been talking about देखो क्या कर दिया है बीजेपी ने, देखो क्या कर दिया है हिंदुओं ने and all that. And ये जो logic है, ये बहुत ही घटिया और ये बहुत ही बेहुदा logic है. And let me tell you why. If I follow this same logic, if I put a sign outside my neighborhood after any radical Islamic terror attack saying that Muslims, please stay out of my neighborhood because there are innocent people living in my neighborhood and they don't want to die. If I put a sign like that outside my neighborhood, then according to this logic, मेरी तारीफ होनी चाहिए ना, but बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, and होनी भी नहीं चाहिए, because that is a gross generalization. And that is exactly what this sign is doing. It is dishonest, and people who are celebrating it are dishonest as well. And I don't understand why the people that are asking for a CBI inquiry are being labeled as rape defenders, because they're not asking for an end of the inquiry. They're saying that they want an inquiry, but they want an inquiry to be done by the CBI so justice can be done faster, because they have suspicions that the police investigation in this matter is severely compromised. In fact, even the Bakarwal community that the girl belonged to, even members of that community are asking for a CBI inquiry so that the real perpetrators can be brought to justice and punished for this crime. And what I don't agree with is what they did on the day that the charge sheet was being filed. They went and physically obstructed these people from filing the charge sheet. And the Constitution does not give you the right to do that. So that is wrong. I know that you're not defending the rape, but you also don't have the right to physically force people not to file a charge sheet. And this is a 3-month-old case. For 3 months, there has been not a single peep, not a single sound from all of these celebrities, all of these news media and about this case. Nobody really cared. But after this happened back in January, a lot of Hindu families have been complaining that the police has been harassing them, harassing their children, picking up their children in the middle of the night. And a lot of families are complaining and are alleging that they are being forced to confess. And because of the general harassment that these families have been facing from the police since this incident happened, they're being forced to leave that area. And a lot of people for the past year have been complaining against this as well, is that they are afraid that they're being pushed out of the area by the Rohingyas that are being allowed to come and settle in. They're afraid that they've already been pushed out of the Kashmir Valley and now they're being pushed out of Jammu as well. And those are these legitimate concerns. Now again, I'm not saying I have all the evidence. I'm not saying that this is some sort of a Muslim conspiracy. I can say that because a lot of people are apparently saying that this is a Hindu conspiracy, but I can't really because I don't have that evidence. There are some questions about this police investigation. One of the questions being like, police actually put a lookout notice in the paper 4 days after the girl's family had found and buried her. The autopsy report also misses out on some key details like she had burn marks and that her lips were bitten, which is DNA evidence right there. And then it is also reported that as soon as her body was found, that the family called the police and the police came there and the media people started clicking pictures. So did the police come there with the media? Is there no protocol to cordon off the area so that there is no tampering with the evidence? Another thing they're saying is that the clothes had been washed to remove the mud and remove all sort of like DNA evidence from it as well. But when the body was found, there's plenty of mud on the clothes. तो ये कहाँ से आया और कैसे आया? So there are questions here. So Z News actually traveled to that area and they showed the temple as well.
कहा गया कि इसके अंदर तहखाना है, कहा गया कि इसके अंदर छुपाने की और छुपने की जगह है। अब मैं पहले घूम के आपको एक बार पूरी जगह दिखा देता हूँ, कहाँ छुपाया जा सकता है और कहाँ छिपा जा सकता है। मुझे नहीं लगता कि अगर यहाँ पर इतनी तादाद में लोग आते हैं, देखिए भंडारे का सामान भी रखा हुआ है जो कि बता रहे हैं कि हर इतवार को होता है, यहाँ पे तो कम से कम नहीं छिपाया जा सकता। लेकिन मैं ये खड़े होकर फिर बोल रहा हूँ, हम यहाँ ये बिल्कुल जस्टिफाई नहीं कर रहे कि उस मासूम बच्ची के साथ जो हुआ उसके गुनहगारों को बहुत सख्त सजा मिलनी चाहिए।
So if you look at this video, there is no real bunker in there. There is no tehkhana, there is no basement, and it is a very small area itself, and it does get traffic. And remember, a lot of people in the media had been talking about there being a basement where the girl was kept. Then the locals also said that there was a big bhandara there on the 15th of January to celebrate Makar Sankranti. So it would have been literally impossible for the girl to be kept there on that day. Now, I'm not saying that they couldn't have found a way around it, hid her somewhere else for the time being. I'm saying that's possible. But I'm also saying that there are questions here to be asked. And another thing is, people are saying that the murder was committed in the temple and then the body was dumped in the woods, right? And where the body was found is only a few meters away from the main accused's house. Now, if the main accused is such a mastermind that they're devising a plan to get rid of all the Muslims in the area, why would you commit the murder in the temple, which is far away, and then dump the body right next to your own house? Not even कि गड्ढा खोदा और फिर हमने उसको दफना दिया, बस वहीं रख दिया कि कोई भी आके देख सके. Anybody can come and find it. ऐसे बेवकूफ़ी कौन करेगा? I am just saying that there are some questions here, and there are enough questions here to warrant a free and fair CBI inquiry. I don't have enough evidence to make any sort of declaration. Then why are people making these declarations? अगर आपके पास पूरी evidence नहीं है और अगर आप इस तरह से declare कर रहे हैं कि ये हिंदुओं की गलती है और ये हिंदुओं ने रेप किया है और ये हिंदुओं ने रेप में डिफेंड कर रहे हैं, then आपका एक agenda है. And this kind of witch hunt reminds me of something. This reminds me of that whole Hindu terror bogey. I'm sure everybody remembers that for the past 2 decades it was being forced down our throats that Hindu terror is this huge problem, and that Hindu terror is as big and probably even a bigger problem than radical Islamic terror in this country. Every month of every year you could find an article saying how Hindu terror is the biggest problem that India is facing today, even though there were markedly many more radical Islamic terror attacks in the country. And every time there was a radical Islamic terror attack, there'd be the whole terrorism has no religion. जो भी कहता है कि terrorism का religion है, वो बहुत ही घटिया किस्म का आदमी है. शर्म आनी चाहिए. Terrorism has no religion. But सर जी आपने अभी कहा हिंदू टेरर उधर. अच्छा, बाद में बात करते हैं. And it's the same thing now with the Mecca Masjid blast. All the accused in the Mecca Masjid blast have recently been acquitted. And again, the media and the whole left infrastructure is out saying that the legal system is Indian judicial system is the worst judicial system on the planet and it continues to fail its people and so on. But when a Muslim is acquitted, then the legal system is great and the Hindutvawadis have been defeated. So, chit bhi meri, पट भी मेरी. So again, you might be saying, Sham, is the BJP not to blame for the Kathua incident at all? I'm saying no, they are. Because this again happened 3 months ago. And the people have had these complaints about the police investigation for the past 3 months. They have had these complaints about the Rohingyas for the past whole year. So the BJP should have picked up this matter and should have brought to the people before it was brought to the people by the media and by the Tukde Tukde gang. So the BJP's problem is that it is always chasing the narrative, then trying to set the narrative straight rather than setting it in the first place. ये बात अगर इतनी सीरियस थी, ये बात अगर आपको सीरियसली लेनी थी, तो ये बात आपको जनवरी में ही उठानी चाहिए थी, अभी नहीं. This applies for both the lefties, and this applies for also the BJP. And also the BJP always talks about, the party that cares about Hindu people's interests. They've been in power in Kashmir with the PDP. They've been in power in the country for 4 years. The Hindu Kashmiris are nowhere close to resettlement back into the Kashmir Valley. और जो ये Hindus अब जम्मू में जो ये problem झेल रहे हैं ये Rohingyas की पिछले 1 साल से, इसके बारे में भी कुछ खास हो नहीं रहा है. They're starting to get pushed out of Jammu as well now. It is very important that we as people and that we as Hindus raise these issues from the parties that are supposed to care about us. We have to start caring. We have to start asking more of our political parties, because today it's Kashmir. Tomorrow it's going to be Assam and West Bengal. So please don't think that this will never happen to you, because it will. So please start caring. Please start asking more of your political parties. I fully support a free and fair CBI inquiry so that justice can be brought to the girl's family as quickly as possible. If you support the CBI inquiry as well, please let me know. If you have anything to add to questions, please let me know in the comment section below as well. And again, guys, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I really, really appreciate you. If you like today's show, please make sure to give this a thumbs up. Please make sure to leave a like. It helps me out. It helps the show out. Also, please make sure, if you enjoyed today's episode and if you enjoy my channel, to subscribe to the show's channel down below. I will see you again for the sessions, and I'm going to be announcing who my guest on the sessions is going to be on social media today. So I will see you on the weekend, and until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.